Kamusta? I'm Maria Kisha Reyes from USHM3 and I'll be demonstrating on how to make golubtsi, or in English is stuffed cabbage rolls. So golubtsi is a famous dish in Ukraine wherein it is made out of cabbage, wrapped cabbage, and it is stuffed with meat. It may be beef, pork, or chicken. And also it comes in with rice in the stuffed part. So without further ado, let's start. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce the ingredients. So we have our chicken stock, onions, bay leaf, crushed tomatoes, salt, pepper as our seasoning, parsley, grated carrots, ground pork and ground beef, rice, our sour cream, and also our cabbage. So our cabbage has been set in the freezer in a couple of days and we just let it thaw. So eventually you'll get this soft thing of the leaf, so it'll be easier for you to wrap your golubtsi. So first is we're going to cook our rice first. So I have here my pan and some rice, and then I'm going to put some water, and I'm going to cook it for about 5 to 6 minutes until it is somewhat al dente, but we don't want it to be super soft. So I'm just going to put the fire in low medium heat. Don't forget to always wear your PPEs. Now, while our rice is cooking, so I'm just going to create our stuffing here. So first is we want to combine our pork and beef together. Then next is our parsley. We're just going to get a few as our garnish. And then our grated carrots, our salt and pepper, and mix it all together. Also, let's add our onions. So to be safe, I'm going to put a cloth here so our bowl won't slip. So here's our meat, and we'll just wait for our rice to cook, and we're going to add it here. Alright, so our rice is done. So we've cooked this for 5 minutes. And I'm gonna get a bowl and my strainer here, and we're just gonna cook. Get this and strain it. So we're just going to set this hot water aside, and we're going to add this to our dough, and just going to mix it. So I'm going to get a bigger bowl and transfer this. Alright, so this is done. So next step is we're going to make the sauce. So here in the same pan that we used is, let's clean our area first. Make sure to always do halo. So, I have some, let's turn on the heat, on medium heat, and add some oil. We're going to put our onions. So we just put our onions and we're going to cook it until it is tender. We're going to add our tomatoes. And we're going to crush it. Make sure our tomatoes are soft enough. So next is we're going to add our stock. I'm going to wait for our tomatoes to be very soft. We'll also add our creme fraiche or sour cream. I'm just going to cover it and let it simmer for a while. So while you're waiting for our sauce, let's start wrapping. So let's take our cabbage. I'm going to take one. So this will serve as our wrapper. And I'm just going to take our meat here. Take some few. Make sure everything is compressed and intact. And I'm just going to wrap it. And this is the final product. Let's make another one. So, I have our sauce here ready. So here's our sauce. And I have our pan here. So let's start assembling. So let's take some of our cabbage rolls. And let's take some of the sauce. Now I'm going to add some bay leaf. Now this is ready to bake. So I'm just going to set this aside and I'll ready our casserole. So we're done with our Golubtsi and it's now ready for baking. So I'm going to get our pan here and I have a wire rack and just going to preheat the pan. I'm going to turn the flame into medium-high heat. I'm just going to let all the heat circulate inside of the pan, and as that is going, I'm going to wrap our Golubtsi here so the top won't burn. So I'm just using a tin foil since this baking pan of mine doesn't have a cover. Alright, so let's check our pan here. So it's kind of hot now. I'm just going to and let it cover and we'll wait for it to cook for at least 30 minutes. And then after that, we remove the lid and let's cook it for another 20-30 minutes until the meat inside is fully cooked. Okay, so 30 minutes is done. So 30 minutes is done. Let's remove the foil and let it cook for 30 minutes again. So let's wait for another 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes is done and let's turn off the heat. So this is hot, so be careful. Okay. So let's remove it. So let's set this aside. Okay, so here is our Golubtsi. Here is our plating dish. So now let's start plating our Golubtsi. Let's take So I have some sour cream. And some parsley. Clean the sides. And our Golubtsi is done. And this is ready for evaluation.